Welcome. Let's head into the action. Gonna check back. Obviously we hope he starts bluffing here. That's a really big bet, so I actually don't think he's bluffing, but a king is unfoldable. Because I still beat some of his value bets, and yeah, as soon as he has any kind of bluff, I should always be ahead against his betting range, but it's pretty close. This time he had a complete random bluff. And yeah, it's also that I don't even need to be ahead, so if he bets, as long as he doesn't bet, like even if he bets pot here, I only need to win 33% to break even. And that's always something to keep in the back of your head. Obviously that way of thinking for some people is dangerous, because that can turn you into a calling station thinking that, oh yeah, if he bets this size I only need to win 30% of the time or whatever, and you just always call then, thinking that, oh yeah, he will be bluffing 30% of the time. But yeah, if you're not that kind of guy, you should, if you're like me and you lean towards overfolding sometimes, then yeah, it's weird, right? Sometimes you need reasons to call more, and sometimes you need reasons to fold more. Usually it's you need reasons to fold more though. Like I would say I'm pretty good at folding already, but I still have spots where I should just always fold, but it's tough, man. Flop middle set, I will be betting if it checks to me. Oh, that's, yeah, now we have a very nice spot. I'm not sure if I should check down or bet, so I just bet instead. It's the easier line, because I just check back river. And there's even a chance I win sometimes there, I think. Because you just check calls a draw out of position. Okay, action here. I want to set up a river shove, so I need to go a bit bigger. It's also that people, especially on the turn, people are less willing to fold usually, so that's where you can really extract the value. That's a bad river. If I jam here, I'm not sure if he calls a single ace, and I block that. Wow, I'm not even sure if I should value bet. Ace 10 I would jam for sure, not ace 7. Let's go for it. I think it's close. very close. But I also think that that's what I thought right before jamming, is that we are under pot and he's on the river out position. I think he would donk jam a lot if he has king jack or ace queen, for example. So I feel a bit more confident about my hand being the best. Even after betting and him calling. This guy slow plays kings, well played. King is gonna be good against his bluffing range most of the time, so I'm just calling the flop here. Now we have two options. We either turn our hand face up and raise, or we just call. And then just call. That's a really bad river. I'm gonna donk bet it. I think this river he's not gonna bet. I think he's gonna bet just 20% of the time or so, like basically my only chance of getting value here is him having an ace high bluff and calling a river bet, right? Because otherwise, even if he has ace king, he's not gonna bet the river. He's only gonna bet the river with full house and flush. Which, yeah, obviously he's not gonna have that often. And also, it's bad for us if he bets full house and flush only. I also don't think he's gonna bluff a lot there. Yeah, just an awkward spot in general. I just feel like if I raise the turn that he folds too much, to be honest. That's why I didn't do it. Maybe it's a better play. It's kind of unfortunate though that the river's an ace. If it's an offsuit deuce, I feel much better about it. I feel like we just got unlucky. I wish I had ace queen or better. Because I'm not sure if you can have weaker aces here a lot. Yeah, it's just bad half pot, I guess. Simple c-bet, simple fold to raise. I don't think that needs much explanation. Against good opponents, if they check raise like 20% range, you should still fold here. But if you have something like Jack 9 of clubs and you bet the swap, then you actually have to start floating that stuff against people like that. And that's a really large bet. Could just be a frequency thing where every time, like he has one of those rules where every time someone checks him, he bets 2/3 pot, but you see. That's interesting. Now it looks a lot like that's exactly what happened here. We bet the river, but how much? Let's just use the size. I think if I go all in, it's too big. And yeah, his insta fold on the river also. His insta check on turn, insta check fold river is... I mean, we don't know if he would have checked if I checked him, but it seems like it. Yeah, that kind of confirms that his bet on the flop is just, oh, he checks to me, I bet everything, and I bet 2/3 pot every time. And a lot of people play like that, so... And against people like that, having traps like this is very nice. It kind of sucks when you then actually improve to basically the nuts and they start checking that. They lose so much by just always betting when you check to them, and I mean, I mean, it depends, right? For me it's nice because I do have strong hands that check here, but if you always check weak stuff and always bet strong stuff and draws, then obviously exploits you with this strategy. Because if I always bet this stuff, then yeah, I'm always folding if he does this shit. Right. Gonna be checking on the turn. He checks. Because we block the 10. And we don't want to get raised. That's a pretty weird spot now. If he bets. That size I call. But if he bets 6 or higher, I would fold, I think. Because then I think just doesn't have enough hands that I beat anymore. But yeah, because in the sizing I think he has hands like that. I mean, kings is super unexpected, to be honest. But I thought he could have something like king jack. Yeah, I kinda can't fold if I get such amazing pot odds. Anyway, that's it for this hand. And for this hand and for the session. Leave a like or dislike. See you in the next episode. Bye bye.